Hello everyone! In this video, we will discuss illustrating and graphing linear inequalities into variables. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe and hit notification bell para ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod pang video lesson na i-upload ko. So let's start. Our objectives at the end of the lesson, you should be able to illustrate the linear inequalities into variables, graph the linear inequalities into variables, and represent real-life situations using linear inequalities into variables. We'll have a quick review. We have an activity, what am I? These are real-life situations that we need to translate it in a mathematical sentence and determine whether it is inequality or not. Number 1, according to research, an average adult generates waste W daily is 4 kilograms. If we translate this into mathematical statement, we have the W represents the waste and is here implies equals. Then we have the 4 kilograms. So meaning we have W equals 4. So we have an equal sign. So meaning this is not an inequality. Rather, this is a linear equation. Number 2, the value of 1 Philippine peso P is less than the value of 1 US dollar D. So we have the Philippine peso P less than the US dollar D. So P less than the D. So it is an inequality since we have less than symbol. Number 3, according to NSO, there are more female Filipinos than male. So F represents the female, then M represents the male. So F more than, there are more than female. So F greater than M. Since we have a greater than symbol, so this is an inequality. Number 4, a number of girls in the band is 1 more than twice the number of boys. A number of girls, so G is, so equals 1 more than twice. So 1 plus 2B. So we have G equals to 1 plus 2B. This is not an inequality. Number 5, the school bus has a maximum seating capacity C of 80 persons. Maximum, meaning hindi siya pwedeng lalagpas sa 80 persons, pwede siyang equal to 80, and pwede siyang less than to 80. So we have C less than or equal to 80. So this is an inequality of one variable since we have just one variable, which is the C. Number 6, Emily bought 2 blouses and a pair of pants. The total amount she paid for the items is not more than 980 Philippine peso. Use X as the cost of each blouse and Y as the cost of a pair of pants. More than, hindi. Si Emily daw ay bumili ng 2 blouses and a pair of pants. Ang total amount na binayaran ni Emily ay hindi lalagpas sa 980. So, meaning, we have X, ang blouse ay X, so 2 blouse, so 2X plus the pair of pants, which is the Y, is less than or equal to 980. So this is an inequality of 2 variables since we have 2 variables, which is the X and the Y. What is a linear inequality into variables? A linear inequality into variables is an inequality that can be written in one of the following forms. Etong apat na forms, ax plus by greater than c, ax plus by less than c, ax plus by greater than or equal to c, ax plus by less than or equal to c, ito ay in standard form, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a and b must not equal to 0. Bakit hindi pwedeng mag-0 ang a and b? Dahil, for example, yung a is 0, ang x din natin ay magsi-0 ang value, right? So, pag nag-0 ang x natin, so, ang matitira is the y na lang. So, hindi na siya linear inequality in two variables kasi iisa na lang yung y. So, hindi pwedeng magsi-0 ang value ng ating a and the b. So we have an example of inequality. 2x plus y is greater than 8. So we have two variables, x and the y, and the symbol greater than. Note that this form can also be written in slope-intercept form of linear inequality as following. So, ito standard form. Ito naman, pwede natin isulat siya. Ito standard form, pwede natin siyang isulat ng slope-intercept form. Y less than mx plus b, y greater than mx plus b, y less than or equal to mx plus b, and y greater than or equal to mx plus b, where ang m dito is our slope, then the b here is the y-intercept. A solution of a linear inequality in two variables is an ordered pair x and y that makes the inequality a true statement. Example, we have an ordered pair. X is 1, then y is 3. We will try if this is a solution to the inequality for x minus y less than 2. So we will substitute this value of x and y to our original equation, inequality for x minus y is less than 2. So 4 times the value of our x, which is the 1, minus the y is 3 less than 2. So 4 times 1 is equal to 4, minus 3 is equal to 1. So 1 less than 2. And this statement is true. Dahil ang 1 ay mas maliit sa 2. So, ibig sabihin, this ordered pair 1 and 3 is the solution to this equation, inequality for x minus y less than 2. One of the ways to determine the possible solution of a linear inequality in two variables is through graphing. For the inequality, the graph is a region or a half plane, and the line defines the boundary of the shaded region. The shaded region represents the solution sets of the linear inequality. This indicates that any ordered pair in the shaded region serves as the solutions. If the inequality involves less than or greater than, the line drawn is a shaded or broken line, which means the points on the line are not included in the solution. And if the inequality involves less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, the line drawn is a solid line. This means that the points on the line are included in the solution. We will simplify. Simplify natin yung lahat ng mga sinabi doon. How to determine the type of the line to draw? Titingnan natin ang inequality symbol ng ating inequality kung ito ay greater than or less than. Ang line na ito-draw natin ay dashed or broken line. Pero pag ang inequality symbol ng inequality natin ay greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, ang line na inodraw natin ay solid line. In terms of shading, kung ang inequality ng symbol ng ating inequality is greater than or equal to, you will shade above the line. We will shade above the line. This means that the points on the line are included in the solution. But if the inequality symbol natin is less than or equal to, we will shade below the line. This means that the points on the line are not included. Hindi kasali ang points of the line sa solution. So, in graphing linear inequality into variables, meron tayong 6 na steps na sinusunod. Step 1, transform the inequality into the slope-intercept form. Ita-transform lang natin if the given inequality ay naka-standard form. Pero pag naka-slope-intercept form na, hindi na kailangan nating ita-transform. Step 2, get the slope and y-intercept. Step 3, locate the y-intercept in the coordinate plane. Uunahin natin ang y-intercept na ipa-plot sa coordinate plane natin. Then, from the y-intercept, doon tayo magpa-plot na naman, magbibilang para i-plot ang slope natin. Then, step 4, connect at least 2 points to draw a line. And, step 5, notice that the line, dito sa step 5, mag-pick tayo ng mga points above the line and below the line para i-test dito sa step 5, we will test 2 points, isang point sa below the line, isang point sa above the line para malaman natin kung saan tayo mag-shade ng graph natin. Okay, we will have our first example. We have graph the inequality 2x plus 3y less than 12. So, kung napapansin ninyo, our inequality is in standard form. So, we need to transform this into slope-intercept form. So, step 1, transform the inequality into the slope-intercept form. So, our original inequality, 2x plus 3y less than 12. So, all we need to do is add both sides negative 2x. Para ang matitira sa left side ay ang 3y na lang. So, 2x plus negative 2x is 0. So, 0 na yan. So, ang matitira is 3y less than negative 2x plus 12. Next step, i-divide natin both side by 3. So, we have y is less than negative 2/3 x plus 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So, our inequality in slope-intercept form is y less than negative 2/3 x plus 4. Step number 2, get the slope and y-intercept. So, our inequality, y less than negative 2/3 x plus 4. So, our slope is the negative 2/3. Then, our y-intercept is the 4. Step 3. Locate the y-intercept in the coordinate plane. From it, plot the other points, at least 2 points, using the slope. Unahin natin pag-plot ang y-intercept sa ating coordinate plane. So, y-intercept natin is 4, slope is negative 2/3. So, in our coordinate plane, we have y-intercept is 4. So, from the origin, we will count 4 units up dahil positive ang ating y-intercept. So, going up tayo. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, dito ang y-intercept natin. Next, our slope. Magsimula tayo dito na naman sa y-intercept natin. We will count our slope is rise is 2, then run is 3. So, 2 going up, 1, 2, then our run is, since it is negative, so we will go to the left. Going to the left, 3 units, 1, 2, 3. So, here is our second point. Next, step 4. Connect at least 2 points to draw a line. Pero, i-determine pa muna natin anong klaseng line ang i-draw natin. Solid ba or dash line? Balikan natin yung natin kanina. Our inequality is in standard form is y less than negative 2/3 x plus 4. Pag ang inequality symbol natin ng inequality natin ay greater than or less than, dash line ang ito-draw natin. Pero pag ang inequality symbol ng ating inequality is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, we will draw a solid line. Since ang ating inequality sign ay less than, meaning we will draw a dash or broken line. So, eto na ngayon ang line natin. Step 5. Determine which region or part to be shaded by testing points below the line or above the line that satisfies the given inequality. So, kukuha tayo ng 2 points, isa sa above the line, isa sa below the line. Titingnan natin kung anong point ang magsasatisfy sa ating inequality at doon tayo mag-shade na portion. Okay, so we will try first above the line. We will try 5 ang y or negative 1 ang x and 5 ang y. So we will substitute to our inequality, 2x plus 3y less than 12. So 2 times the value of our x, negative 1, plus 3 times the value of our y, which is 5, less than 12. So 2 times negative 1 is equal to negative 2, plus 3 times 5 is 15. So negative 2 plus 15 is equal to positive 13, less than 12. And this statement is false. Bakit false? Dahil 13 is greater than 12, not less than. So, false ito. So, hindi siya nagsasatisfy ng inequality natin na 2x plus 3y less than 12. So, we will try again below the line. Okay, we will choose, since below the line is this portion, we will choose the origin, which is 0 the x and 0 the y. So we will try to substitute in our original inequality, 2x plus 3y less than 12. So substitute the value of your x, 0. So 2 times 0 is equal to 0 plus 3 times 0 is equal to 0. So 0 less than 12. And that is true. So meaning 0 and the ordered pair 0 and 0 satisfies our inequality 4x plus 2x plus 3y less than 12. So that means we will shade this portion below the line. So our graph is like this. Thus, the region or part to be shaded is below the line. Okay. But, meron tayong shortcut nito para mas madali. We will i-determine lang natin kung saan tayo mag-shade sa pamamagitan ng inequality sign ng ating inequality. So, our inequality in slope-intercept form, y is less than negative 2/3 x plus 4. If the inequality is greater than or equal to, we will shade above the line. Okay? But if our inequality symbol is less than or equal to, we will shade below the line. Pansinin ninyo na ang inequality symbol natin ay less than, so meaning we will shade below the line. So mas madali siya kaysa mag-test tayo ng point. Okay, so this is now our graph. Step 6, show the graph of the inequality. So, ito na ngayon ang graph ng ating 2x plus 3y less than 12. Okay, then, we will have our second example. Graph the inequality negative 3x plus 5y greater than or equal to negative 10. So, pareho, step 1, transform inequality into the slope-intercept form kasi naka-standard form pa rin ang ating inequality. So, negative 3x plus 5y greater than or equal to negative 10. First thing we need to do is we will add positive 3x both sides. Then, negative 3x and positive plus 3x is equal to 0. So, ang matitira is 5y greater than or equal to 3x minus 10. Then, next step, we will divide both sides by 5. And the result is y is greater than or equal to 3/5 x minus 2. Ito na ngayon ang slope-intercept form natin na inequality. Step 2, get the slope and y-intercept. So, our slope is 3/5. Then, our y-intercept is negative 2. Step 3, locate the y-intercept in the coordinate plane. From it, plot the other points, at least 2 points using the slope. Okay. So, we have our inequality. Y is greater than or equal to 3/5 x minus 2. Slope is 3/5 and y-intercept is negative 2. In our coordinate plane, we will locate first our y-intercept, which is negative 2. So, negative 2, ibig sabihin, going down. So, negative 2, 2 units going down, 1, 2. So, this is our y-intercept. Next, galing dito sa y-intercept natin, ipa-plot na naman natin ang ating slope, which is 3/5. So, 3 units going up the rise, 1, 2, 3. Then, 5. Our run is 5. So, since this is a positive 5, so we 5 units to the right. We will move 5 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, here is our second point. Step 4, connect at least 2 points to draw a line. Then, our inequality symbol, since our inequality symbol is greater than or equal to. So, we will need to draw a solid line. Okay. Next, step 5. Shortcut na lang tayo. Our inequality, y is greater than or equal to 3/5 x minus 2. So, since our inequality symbol is greater than or equal to, so we will shade above the line. So, this is now our graph of our inequality, negative 3x plus 5y greater than or equal to negative 10. Step 6, show the graph of the inequality. Okay. Okay, activity 1 tayo. May borderline. Determine the boundary and the shaded region of each linear inequality into variables by putting a check mark on a proper column that corresponds to your answer. Meron tayong 5 inequality, pero ang a-answeran lang natin ay 3. The rest, kayo na ang mag-fill in. So, we will have number 1, y is greater than x plus 3. So, our boundary line, since greater than yung symbol natin, so we will draw a boundary line which is the dashed line. And we will shade above the line. Number 2, y is greater than x minus 3. The same, greater than symbol, so dash line, and shade above the line. Number 3, y is less than or equal to x plus 5. So, since the symbol is less than or equal to, we will draw. Since the inequality symbol is less than or equal to, our boundary line must be solid. Solid line, and we will shade below the line. Okay, so 4 and 5, kayo na ang mag-answer. Next activity, activity 2. Did I satisfy you? Consider the following ordered pairs. Which of them satisfies the linear inequality into variables? Test all the points in the given linear inequalities. So, meron tayong 5. A-answeran lang natin ang number 1. At kayo na ang mag-test sa number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, number 1, our inequalities, x plus 3y greater than 3. So, isa-substitute lang natin ang mga values sa given na ordered pair. We will start at negative 3 and 4. Substitute natin sa original equation. So, inequality rather. So, we will start at the ordered pair, negative 3 and 4. Isa-substitute lang natin sa original inequality na x plus 3y greater than 3. So, x is negative 3 plus 3 times the value of y, which is the 4, greater than 3. So, negative 3 plus positive 12 greater than 3. So, 9 is greater than 3, which is true. So, meaning, negative 3 and 4 is a solution to the inequality x plus 3y greater than 3. Okay, try na naman natin yung pangalawa. Ordered pair, 5 and 5. Substitute in the original inequality. X is 5 plus 3 times 5 greater than 3. 5, 3 times 5 is 15, greater than 3. 20 is greater than 3, which is true, a true statement. So, meaning, 5 and 5 is a solution to the inequality x plus 3y greater than 3. Next, negative 5 and 8. Okay, x is negative 5 plus 3 times 8, which is the y, greater than 3. So, negative 5 plus positive 24 is greater than 3. Negative 5 plus 24 is equal to 19. Positive 19 greater than 3, which is a true statement. So, ibig sabihin, negative 5 and 8 is also a solution to the inequality x plus 3y greater than 3. The last ordered pair, 3 and negative 5. Substitute again to our original inequality, x plus 3y greater than 3. So, x is 3, then plus 3 times negative 5, which is the y, greater than 3. So, 3 plus negative 15, greater than 3. So, 3 plus negative 15, which is negative 12. Negative 12 greater than 3 is a false statement. False statement meaning 3 and negative 5 is not a solution to the inequality x plus 3y greater than 3. And our last activity, graph the following linear inequalities. Since meron tayong 4 na inequalities, we will just graph the number 4, which is the negative 5x, greater than or equal to 9 plus 3y. Since it is in the standard form, we need to transform this into slope-intercept form. So, we will add negative 9 both sides para ang matitira sa left side, sa right side ay ang 3y na lang. So, negative 5x plus negative 9 greater than or equal to 9 plus negative 9 plus 3y. So, 9 plus negative 9 is 0. So, ang natitira na lang is 3y. So, negative 5x minus 9 greater than or equal to 3y. Next step, we need to divide both sides by 3. So, ang natitira is y is less than or equal to negative 5/3 x plus 3 because 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. So we will graph. Our slope is negative 5/3 and our y-intercept is positive 3. So we will graph in our coordinate plane. First is the y-intercept. From the origin, we will count 3 units going up dahil positive ang y-intercept natin. 1, 2, 3. So this is our first point, our y-intercept. So from here, ipa-plot na naman natin yung ating slope dito sa ating coordinate plane. So 5 going up dahil 5 ang ating run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, since negative ang ating slope, so we will count our run to the left, 3 units to the left. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3. Dito yung ating slope. Next step, number 4, we will connect the 2 points by drawing a line or a dash line. Since ang ating inequality symbol is less than or equal to, so meaning our line must be a solid line. Next is to graph or to shade the portion of our solution. So since we have less than or equal to, our graph must be in below the line. Okay, so this is now our graph of our inequality, negative 5x less than or equal to 9 plus 3y. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell para ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod pang video na i-upload natin. Thank you!